There are a lot of black men, and I know a few that would go to the doctor, and their reason for going was because they didn't want to get nagged by their significant other. Got their name on the bottom. It says Nelly, special co-host. Speak now, hold your peace. Same thing for David. They come on the show. They my number one hitter. Every time there's a shooting, people are saying, we need more gun control.
Welcome to Speak Now, Hold Your Peace, a live broadcast with real conversations about community social issues, politics, business, health, self-care, and more. We broadcast live on the Speak Now, Hold Your Peace Facebook group and the Speak Now, Hold Your Peace YouTube channel. And now, here's your host, SayWuddaFeel Dre.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Today, I'm going solo by myself. Won't be a very long show. It never is when I'm by myself. But there was a couple of things I just want to talk about, just stuff about life in general, and discuss some of the things that I guess we take advantage of in life that are not not so much. I would just say things that we just take advantage of in life that we just assume that they're there and they'll always be there. So I want to talk about that. Before I go on, the first thing I want to do is, let me think if I should do that first. I was driving home and I saw one of those billboards of a missing child, and every time I think about missing children, that gets to me because I have kids, and then by nature we just imagine if it was us, if it was our kids that were missing, and I got that sick feeling in my stomach, like it was just bad, and I if that was to happen to me, I don't know what I'd do. I go crazy. So I saw this billboard on my way home, and I heard about it vaguely. And it was just like, it didn't really hit me. But when I saw it on the billboard, it just like hit me. So I want to start out the show. Before I start, I want to start out the show. And I know some of you may not live in the Hampton area, but for those who are watching and do live in the Hampton area, I would like to go over this information just to put it out there. If it was my child, I would want somebody to do it also. So we have a missing child, Cody Bigsby. Cody's been missing since January 30th, 2022. He's missing. He lived in Hampton, Virginia, not too far from me, about 5 or 10 minutes away from me. He's 4 years old. He's a black male, black hair, brown eyes. He's 4 feet tall, and he weighs about 80 pounds. Excuse me. Authorities are asking anyone who has information to please contact the Hampton Police Division. That number is here on the screen. It's 757-727-6111, or you can contact the FBI line, which is 1-800. I don't know why I'm thinking. I think it's 188. 1888. Call FBI. But right here I have is 1-800 call FBI. If that's not it, I could have sworn that was it. I might have put that in there wrong, but it's either 1-800 call FBI or 1-888 call FBI. So if you have any information, even if you think it's nothing and you live in the Hampton area, or you might have information pertaining to this missing child, please make sure you call, because that, for me, that hits home. It really hits home. And anybody with children, it'll hit home. Anybody with nieces and nephews, just think about if it was your niece or nephew, you would want to put this information out there anywhere, even if you live in another state. Put it out there, because we don't know where this child is. He could be across state lines or whatever it may be. May not even be in Hampton. I'm praying for this child every night. I'm praying for the parents that they find him. So I wanted to go over that. I just wanted to put that out there. Again, I'm gonna just take a quick look at this information, do a screenshot, and if you know you have any information leading to finding this boy, please call. Okay. So I want to, like I said, this ain't gonna be a long show, but I just wanted to just talk about stuff that's been on my mind stuff that, maybe someone else could benefit from, you know, just in general. So when I get on Facebook, sometimes I get on Facebook and I'll scroll down. I have this habit of looking at my friends, my friend list. And that habit started a while ago when I lost somebody that I went to school with. I was looking on my friends list, just looking for this person, because I missed this person, and there was no way I could talk to this person. So, the best thing is to see a picture of that person, and just look at some of the memories and stuff like that. So that's what I started doing. As of late, I looked, I did it again. I looked on my friends list, and as I'm scrolling down, I'm not even a quarter of the way through, and like five of the friends were all were passed away, have left this earth, and that was concerning for me. It was kind of scary for me. It was sad for me. It was depressing for me. And it just had me thinking, how short life is and how we can't take life for granted. So I keep scrolling down and I keep scrolling down, and this is hard for me. So excuse me for the long pauses, but I'm scrolling down and I'm scrolling down, and I see it's just too hard. It's hard for me. And every time I do that, I think about death. And y'all gonna have to forgive me. I'm gonna calm myself down. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. But so every time oh God, stop. I gotta hold up. All right. This ain't gonna be easy. All right. So every time, when I scroll down Facebook, I think about death, and it's just like I think about my life. I think about my kids. Um, and I've been doing this, but every time I leave the house, I always say goodbye. Like, not so much if it's my last time seeing them, but I say goodbye because life is not guaranteed when you walk out the door or when you even in the house. Um, so there's a difference between thinking that you're going to die when you leave the house and just leaving the house and saying goodbye, like, life is not guaranteed or you're not guaranteed to come back. I myself, I always leave when I leave the house. I think to myself, like, life is not guaranteed. There's a chance that I may not come back. There's a chance that, you know, something may happen to me or something, I may not see my family again. So because of that, I don't take anything for granted. This is tough. This is tough. I just don't take stuff for granted. So with that said, I appreciate life more. I appreciate a lot of things. Like I used to be a big complainer, and sometimes I lose sight of the good things in life, and then I'll start complaining again. And even people on Facebook have, some of them look at me as being negative and stuff like that. And when I look back at some of the posts that I used to post, I can understand it now. But um, I've learned not to take things for granted. I've learned to appreciate everything that comes to me in the good, the bad, and the ugly. Um, we only get one life, and sometimes I need to be reminded, and we all need to be reminded that nothing is guaranteed. And I continue to say that, and I know it sounds repetitive that I keep saying that, but I think we all need to know that nothing is guaranteed in life. So we need to take advantage of it. Before I keep going, I'm gonna put this on here. So if any of you want to log into the show and discuss this with me, you're more than welcome to. You'll go to that link right here that I'm showing. Just log into the show. I'll bring you in. And we can talk if you want to talk. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be on here, but if you want to log into the show and talk with me, you're more than welcome to. So getting back to what I was talking about, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for so many different things. I'm thankful for, I'm at the point now where I'm just thankful for meals. Like when Vernell cooks, it's just like, thank you. And sometimes I lose sight of that too. Like, sometimes I may take that for granted and forget to say thank you. But I try my best to make sure I say thank you, because it may not come that easy, tomorrow. Sometimes we all a paycheck away from a meal or living somewhere on the street. And that's why, I'm thankful. Every meal I get, I'm thankful for having the money to pay for it, and, having a wife to cook it, having family like my kids to sit around the table and enjoy it with me. So I'm thankful for that. And I just think we all need to be thankful for the little things, and the big things also. I want to talk about things in life too, like the mistakes I've made in life. That's another thing that, I'm switching gears here. But that's another thing I want to talk about. We all gonna make mistakes in life, and I made plenty of them. A lot of them here on Facebook. Y'all heard me say some things, which I regretted afterwards. I've said things to people on Facebook, people that I grew up with, that I'm real sorry for and apologetic for. Just dumb mistakes, man. Like I made mistakes as a kid, and as a grown man now, I make mistakes. I think the important thing is to recognize that you are making mistakes, and make change to make sure that you don't do it again. At 49 years of age, the way things are going, at 49 years of age, I think it's safe to assume, and I hope I'm wrong, but I think it's safe to assume that I've lived just about a little bit more than half my life, based on the life expectancy of a black male. I've lived more than half of my life, and it's scary for me. Like it's a scary thing. Like I think about I think about death. I think about death sometimes, because when I think about the live half my life already, and usually it's not something I think about all the time. Something reminds me of it. Somebody passing, a friend passing away, and I think about it. I'm like, I lived half my life, a little bit more than half my life already, and it's scary to me, because I always think about life after, like, death. You know what I mean? I think sometimes, like, I tell myself I'm really going to miss being on Earth when I die, but in actuality, I'm not going to miss it, because I'll have no feelings. I'll have no feelings about Earth. My spirit will be in heaven, hopefully. I'm going to claim that, because I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. So I'll be there in heaven, but I tell myself I'm gonna miss this, and I don't want I think about death, and like I don't want it to be slow where I know I'm going, you know. But I realize that when you're gone, you're gone. Like even when you're asleep, let's just say you're in a room and you fall asleep. You fall asleep. Once you fall asleep, if you was to never wake up, you wouldn't even know. So it's just like death is the same thing. And I think about that stuff sometimes. And I don't want to, I'm sorry that this episode is just sad and depressing, but it's just something I just wanted to discuss. Um, so just don't take life for granted. Don't take life for granted. Don't assume that everything is going to be there. Don't leave someone arguing, thinking, okay, I got tomorrow to make up for it, or and I say that like even with a friend, with your spouse, your significant other, don't leave things messed up, because you're not guaranteed to see anybody again. You're not guaranteed to see another day. So with that said, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna get up out of here, but I just wanted to discuss that. Anybody feeling, like things is tough or whatever, just think, man, it could be a lot worse. And I've asked some of y'all to reach out to me. Like, if y'all need anything, just reach out to me, inbox me. I'll call you. I'll do whatever I have to do, to get you where you need to be. And, you get me where I need to be. Iron sharpens iron. So that's all I'm going to say for that. I'm going to end this by saying, I got a few people who have their own business. So I'm going to start promoting some of the businesses on the show. So if you have a business that you want to promote, just let me know. I'll be glad to do it. I got to get some information still from one person, a couple people rather. They just want to make sure everything is ready before I promote it. I have a family member that got a nice clothing line, and I'm not going to mention it until he gives me all the information that I need. But I'm hoping that'll be on the next show. I can start promoting his clothing line. So we got a comment here. Let me see what we got here. Nope, no comment. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I'm excited to promote his clothing line. It's some nice stuff, man. I saw it. It's fire, man. So I'm looking forward to promoting that. I'm looking forward to Raven. She's got her makeup line. I mean, her eyelash line. She does makeup too. So I'm looking forward to helping some people out. All right. So I'm going to leave on that note. I appreciate all of you. Be safe. Take nothing for granted. And I love you all. Have a good evening. And I am out of here. Love y'all very much. Peace. And I'm out.
Thank you for watching the Speak Now Hold Your Peace live broadcast. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube and join us on the Speak Now Hold Your Peace Facebook group.